Okay, so today we're going deep on Ashes.
Ashes.
ASHESS.
Yeah.
And it's a fashion brand that's kind of popped up on our radar.
hmm
And we've got their presentation here.
Yeah, their presentation.
Yeah, presentation.
Interesting.
And we really want to get into like what sets them apart,
Right. Yeah. What makes them different?
in this kind of crowded world of fashion
hmm
and what it might mean for you if you're someone who, likes nice things.
Right. Cares about quality.
Yeah, cares about quality and good style, like wants to look good,
Absolutely. Wants to stand out.
wants to stand out. Yeah.
Have their own individual style.
Totally. Yeah. So, I mean, right off the bat, one of the things that I thought was super interesting was the founder Julio Mariotti.
Right?
He didn't come from like the traditional fashion background.
No, not at all.
He actually has like a ton of experience in the printing industry,
That's interesting.
and notably with this company Magic Color, which, if you're not familiar with them, they handle printing for like
Huge brands.
Puma, Adidas, Lacoste.
Yeah, that's a really big deal.
So, that tells me that their standards for like production and materials
Yeah, had to be high.
are probably like super high.
Right out of the gate.
Yeah, and it's not like he just like suddenly pivoted.
Mm.
He teamed up with Martin Lujan
Right.
and Adrian Gonzalez.
hmm
And Adrian has, years of experience from top Argentine clothing companies.
Wow. So they really brought together the best of both worlds.
Yeah, it's like this really interesting combo, of like
Yeah.
deep printing and manufacturing knowledge
Mm.
and then serious, fashion experience.
Yeah, that's fascinating.
Yeah, and they even say like their vision is to elevate fashion by, fusing art and design with this advanced production and printing.
Right. I mean, you have to wonder, how does that background in printing specifically benefit their fashion designs,
Wow. That's what I was thinking. Like, how does that actually play out,
Well, I mean, think about it. Mariotti's experience at, such a high-level printing company
Yeah.
probably gives Ashes like a huge advantage when it comes to creating these really unique prints, that are
Mhm.
also really durable.
Yeah, right.
That's something that a lot of fashion brands really struggle with.
They outsource it or
Yeah, they outsource it. The quality isn't there.
it's not quite there. Yeah.
But they probably have like such a deep understanding of, how different dyes react with the fabrics.
Oh, yeah.
And that could lead to, more innovative designs and garments that last longer.
That's a good point.
I'm sure the presentation talks about the uniqueness of their prints.
It does. Yeah, it really emphasizes the premium materials they use and like the meticulous quality control that goes into every piece.
That's great to hear.
Yeah, they even go so far as to call Ashes a declaration of style.
Wow. That's pretty bold.
It is pretty bold, but then they talk about their collections and how they're really trying to balance, creativity, sophistication, and wearability.
hmm
So it's like you can actually live in their clothes.
Right. It's not just like runway stuff.
Right. It's not just like out there,
It's functional.
but you can still like make a statement.
Be stylish,
Yeah,
but also comfortable.
totally. And in a world where everybody's chasing trends,
Oh, yeah. It's a very trend-driven industry.
Ashes is like, nah, we're setting them,
Right. We're ahead of the curve.
which is, another pretty bold statement.
It is. How do they plan to do that? How do they back that up?
Well, it seems like it comes down to their design philosophy.
How?
They talk about this like unique blend of classic and modern elements,
Interesting.
elegance with a touch of rebellion
I like that elegance with rebellion.
and comfort with innovation.
Right.
It's like they're trying to find that sweet spot.
Yeah, it's a tough balance to strike.
Yeah. And I'm curious when they say elegance with rebellion, like what does that actually look like? Is there, unexpected details on a classic silhouette?
Yeah, maybe.
Or like using these really luxurious fabrics, but in like unconventional ways?
Could be. Or maybe it's a combination of the two, Like
Yeah.
you see traditional tailoring, but it's in a bold color you wouldn't expect.
Right.
Or maybe there's like a really striking lining that's digitally printed.
Oh, that's a good point. Like bringing back that printing expertise,
Yeah, exactly.
leveraging that.
And, whatever it is, the presentation really seems to hammer home this idea of, commitment to quality and good taste.
Yeah.
And that comes through in their unique prints, their precise tailoring and the materials they choose.
Those are the things that really set a brand apart,
They do, yeah, they're tangible.
You can see it, you can feel it.
Exactly. So big picture, what's the vision for Ashes?
Where do they want to be?
Yeah, where do they want to go with all this?
They want to be like a leading premium fashion brand that is synonymous with style, passion, dedication, and excellence in like every detail.
So it's more than just clothes. It's a whole.
It's a whole thing. Yeah, it sounds like they're trying to build something that's going to like last.
Right. It's not about chasing these fleeting trends. It's about,
It's about, yeah, establishing a presence.
yeah, and they actually call Ashes a movement.
Do they really?
Yeah, that creates trends, they say.
Wow.
That's a pretty high level of ambition.
It is, yeah.
But it's interesting because it is grounded in that unique, synergy they have
Yeah.
between production design and their vision.
Right.
Yeah.
So for you listening out there, the main takeaway here is that,
Ashes is not messing around.
yeah, they're not just another fashion brand.
They've got substance.
They've got this really interesting foundation, in this high level printing and manufacturing
Expertise. Yeah.
combined with, serious fashion design talent.
And they're not cutting corners.
Yeah. And it seems like they're really focused on making high quality clothes that stand out.
Absolutely.
So if you're the kind of person who appreciates, craftsmanship and wants your style to shine through, you want to express yourself.
You want unique pieces. Ashes seems like a brand to watch.
Definitely. And, thinking about the founder's background, working with those athletic brands
Yeah, Puma, Adidas.
that are known for performance and durability,
Yeah,
it makes you wonder, how is that going to influence their fashion collections in the future?
that's a good question.
How is that understanding of materials and how to make things last?
Mm-hmm.
How's that going to play out in the long run?
It's definitely something to think about as they grow and, push the boundaries of fashion.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see where they go from here.
For sure.